Ladies, let's be honest. If there is no medical condition involved in the reason for your attitude towards sex, you know you have a switch. Well, this switch is a button you can just turn on or off. And when you want to, you can flip that switch with ease. But here is the real question. Why? Like, why does that switch turn on so easily for the bad boys? The ones who don't even deserve your love, but suddenly go off when it comes to the loyal, committed husband.
The whole nice guys finished last. This is it right here. Let's go.
Another question is, why was intimacy effortless before marriage, but now it feels like a chore? I mean, why does that happen? One look, and I breathe. Well, at the start of a relationship, passion is intense. The excitement is there. The desire is real. And intimacy feels natural. But as time passes, something shifts. The connection weakens. The passion fades. And before you know it, sex becomes rare, forced, or non existent. So, why does this happen? Let's break it down. Because sex isn't just an act, it's a reflection of how a woman views her relationship. And for many wives, sex becomes a tool rather than an expression of true connection. Now, let's talk about how sex becomes a tool. Sex is, for one, a tool for gratitude. This is so not good. Let's talk about something no one wants to talk about and no one wants to admit. Sex is something used as a thank you gift rather than an expression of love.
That's facts. That's facts. Women use sex as a thank you all the time. Whether, the man bought her a new car, she's like, I'm going to give him some tonight. He acted right. So for some of you guys who are in marriages and relationship, this happens. She hasn't been giving you sex for like 3 weeks, but now you did something nice. She's going to, treat you nice to you for the night. Whether you give her money, whatever it is, they definitely use it as a thank you. Where men shake hands, sometimes women, like you said, they use sex as gratitude. Let's go.
Ever heard, ever heard a woman say things like, I should give him some tonight. I should give him some
Facts.
tonight. He's been so nice to me.
He brought me
And someone
flowers.
else would say, he took me on the trip, so I guess I owe him a
Yes.
lot. When intimacy is transactional, it loses its meaning. Now imagine this. A man provides for his wife. He supports her. He listens to her. He loves her. And if in the beginning she shows gratitude through sex and it was all going fine, what happens when gratitude fades?
She gets bored because she's used to him treating us so nice, so it gets boring. And it's not their fault. I think it's just human nature in all of us. That's why I believe relationships are hard work. The way we do it at work the whole time at work, right? They give you 90-day probation period. They're going to watch you, see if you fit well in the work culture. We all do our best in those first 90 days. But if you look at the work you put in at your workplace in the first 90 days compared to 3 years later, it's night and day difference. If we're gonna be honest, guys, you don't put in the same work you did when you just got the job compared to 3 years down the road because you're used to it, you're comfortable. So men and women, we all get comfortable. That's why I believe, relationships are hard work. So yes, at some point the man may keep doing nice things for the woman that she really asked the guy to do, but she's gonna get bored, and with that, the sex is gonna go down.
If sex was never about genuine desire, once the thank you wears off, the connection crumbles. Sex should never be a reward system. If it is, it's only a matter of time before it stops completely. So, number two, sex as a tool for security. Some women use sex as a form of currency for security. If a man provides a home, pays the bills, and ensures stability, intimacy becomes an unspoken exchange.
I mean, that's natural. I can't fault the women for that. The truth of the matter is, women expect provision and protection, leadership, all the list that they have, and men expect sex or intimacy or companionship, whatever you want to say. Because definitely men expect way less than women expect, right? But the issue comes when during relationship, when we even talk about sexless marriages, at some point, the woman will stop giving the man the intimacy, but the man is still expected to continue providing and protecting. Like the man cannot have an off day. Like if the bills come, if the power is cut off, the for water is cut off, the rent is due, the man cannot say, I don't feel like it. But the woman can say, I don't feel like the intimacy. So that's where the whole relationship dynamics become so tough, because we cannot run away from the fact that it's an exchange. It's unspoken. Like she said, you may not sit down and write down a contract. Hey, I expect you to pay the bills, pay the rent, pay school tuition for the kids. And the woman says, I expect intimacy every night. But it's unspoken. Both human beings have expectations. They may say it or they may not. Most times they don't.
If she feels safe, she engages. If she doesn't, she withdraws. But here's the problem. When sex is a trade, real intimacy disappears. If a wife only connects when the need or when she needs something, is she truly in marriage or just using her marriage?
Now, some women are going to come in right here at this point and say, but marriage is not just about sex, or I'm not a robot, or I'm not a sex robot, right? But if a man says, I will provide and protect and pay bills and buy food when I feel like it, they're going to have something to say for sure. So it's just the double standards. Women know men love intimacy, right? And men know women love provision. But because for the most part, right, once a man commits, especially with marriage, he can't just change his mind and walk away, which women can do, but men know they have to lose so much if they just end the marriage.